Hi everyone, I'm Sarri Gilman. I'm a psychotherapist that writes and teaches on the topic of boundaries, overwhelm recovery, and self-care. And this is my sidekick, Coco. Say hi, Coco. Every year, I lead you through how to make a self-care wheel for the year, and it gets you to really focus on what's important for you for your self-care. So that's what we're going to do together right now. And we start by just cutting out a circle, and then you divide your circle into 6 equal parts, and then you sit with yourself and you write a list of what feels really important for you for this year for your self-care. What is your focus? So for me, when I wrote my list this year, and every year it comes out different. This year it was focusing on mindful self-compassion, playing my guitar, writing, daily exercise, using my bullet journal. That was a whole new thing for this year that I got started in December on a bullet journal. Family dates with my family. I have a goal of wanting to walk a 5K. Some of you may know that during 2019 I broke my hip, so I'm still recovering, and I have a goal this year of walking a 5K. I also have a goal of adding back in some yoga, and I love reading, and do I have to get rid of unnecessary junk in my house. I have so much to get rid of, it's unbelievable. Just ask my daughters. And I have this sweater that I have been promising to make for my husband, and it is like, about 60% done, and this year is the year that I want to finish knitting that sweater. But I do say that every year. I'm hoping this year it's a goal. And I want to drink more water. Collaging showed up on my self-care, and scheduling self-care retreats with myself at home. And less time on my phone, meaning less time doing social media and having more quality time to do other things. So when I brainstormed my list of self-care, this is just really what popped out for this year, for 2020, as really important to me. But you need to sit and do your own list and see what really pops out for you. And then you take your circles. That's what I did next. I took that circle and I took the 6 spots, and I sat with my list and I figured out what really stood out on my list that would be most important for me for this year for my self-care. And what I came up with was dates with my family, practicing mindful self-compassion, personal retreat time, getting rid of stuff, my daily exercise, writing, and I think I already said this one, dates with my family. And I kind of, put a little doodad in the middle of it to make it really nice looking. And for me, under personal retreat time, a lot of things from my list happen to fit there. So reading for me is personal retreat time, collaging, guitar, working with my bullet journal, going to the spa. But one of the words that really popped out when I thought about that was respect my retreat time. And that feels really important, is to respect the time that I set aside for myself, because it's so easy for me to set aside a date for just me and then schedule something in when the need to schedule something comes up, and I just give away my retreat time. So this is really important for me this year to reach that goal. So I'm excited to see what you do with yours. Since I started working with a bullet journal just in the month of December 2019, so it was just before we started January, I'm just at the beginning of using a bullet journal, and I took my self-care wheel that I just made and I gave it 2 pages inside of my bullet journal. So if you're artistic, I grabbed my mandala coloring book and I just pulled out one of the mandalas and just wrote my main topics, my writing, get rid of stuff, personal retreat, daily exercise, mindful self compassion, and fun family dates. And I stuck my 6 self-care goals around my mandala, and now I'm just doing the art of it and kind of meditating and thinking deeply about each of those words and what they really mean to me. So if you decide to do an art project out of yours, or you don't even have to, if you just like write it on scrappy paper, take a photo of it, send it over to me. I love seeing your self-care wheel. Have a great 2020, and I look forward to hearing from you.